Hello, welcome to another episode of Kyle Paints 2017. The last one I was talking about just sketches, and I mentioned that I'd been photoshopping files. I totally verbed Photoshop. The software I'm actually using is GIMP, which is a free open source software. When I was going to art school, most of the academics I was reading and most of the instructors were really big on this idea of democratizing the art making process. Democratizing art so it's not this like powerful elite thing that, you know, magical special people do. It's something anyone can do. But then they'll use prohibitively expensive materials or things that require very specialized knowledge and equipment. They'll use difficult language that will turn off a good chunk of the general public. For me, choosing to use free open source software is my small contribution to democratizing the art fields. When I'm generating sketches, I don't want people to think like, well, look at him with his fancy tools and all his knowledge. When people look at this, they're not thinking, well, he's just using all the gimmicks and bells and whistles that Photoshop had. Not everyone can afford to spend however many dollars per month that Photoshop costs. And that's totally true, and that's why I use free software, because it's just my skills. I'm not spending money. Anyone can use this. It's only a knowledge and a skill thing. I mean, there's times when you need closed source, but if there's a viable open source alternative and you're using a proprietary option, I don't think you have any right to talk about democratizing the art making process, because you're doing the opposite of that. Do you ever have that thing where you have like a pithy 2-sentence point in your head and then you try to express it and then it just... Sorry, folks. All right, have a good night.